In a daring surprise attack, Jedi Anakin Skywalker and his Padawan Ahsoka Tano defeated the space blockade guarding the planet.
Damn, you're not giving any credit to the clones? What a dick.
If you take the city of Nabat first, we'll have our landing zone.
Isn't the act of figuring out a landing zone something they should have already done before getting into their ships? Do pilots climb inside their fighter jets and then get told, hey, by the way, you should probably fly east for this mission? I don't know, I just feel like a gigantic invasion should have more advanced planning.
What if they focus the attack on your cannon?
Did Wat Tambor's suit malfunction? I looked this up, but I couldn't get a solid answer, just hypotheses. It's not a super big deal, it doesn't break the episode or anything, it's just a really strange distraction that never really gets addressed.
I am utilizing the prisoners from this village as living shields.
Tactical droid steals his strategy from the Wehrmacht.
We came to aid the Twi'leks, not destroy their home. Cody?
That means we'll be taking it back the hard way. Minimal destruction with blasters and droid poppers only.
Hey Netanyahu, are you taking notes by any chance? Cody's explaining how you're not supposed to slaughter civilians, you're supposed to target combatants. Maybe you should write this down?
If we're here to free the tailheads, the least they can do is get out of our way.
That's racist.
Fire at will.
Man, there must be a lot of clones named Will. Aw, look at the little puppies having a snack. They're so adorable.
Prepare for their ground assault.
Apparently, preparing for a ground assault consists of placing a handful of battle droids on top of a wall. When you have a strategic position like this wall, wouldn't it make so much more sense to fortify it more heavily? This would make sense if the Separatist leaders were incompetent, but the tactical droids should be better at this. Where are the clones aiming? Are they trying to bring down the wall? Aren't they supposed to be elite soldiers with exceptional skills, not bumbling idiots?
Come on then, let's go! Go, go, go!
Go, go, go! Run headfirst into the line of fire and die instantly.
You heard him, Waxer!
Look, I don't judge people for the amount of body hair they have, but naming somebody for it seems a little strange.
We're trying to get close to the wall!
Try again. I'll give you some help.
Why didn't you help him the first time? Obi Wan is a dick who just wasted a droid popper.
Buildings are just buildings. What really makes a city are the inhabitants that live in it.
This is true, but it's also the sort of thing you'd see on r/IM14 and This Is Deep. Why are these highly trained soldiers walking down Main Street without hiding or using anything for cover? Seems like a great way to get themselves killed.
They're holding all the survivors hostage. We have to report this to General Kenobi.
Oh really? I thought we'd keep it a secret, you know, as an inside joke. Haha, using people as shields. Do the clones not have any perimeter security setup? The fact that a spy can so easily land on top of their camp makes them seem totally incompetent. How did one little girl manage to evade capture? The episode never really explains this, and honestly, this is the type of thing that deserves an explanation. If Numa escaped the droids, then why did her father not escape? Why aren't there any others who escaped? And how long has this little girl been surviving by herself in this abandoned city, presumably without much food? The episode sort of just skips over these details. Also, now that I'm thinking about Numa wandering around the city streets, I'm also wondering, why didn't the droids set up any booby traps around the city? They know the clones have to make their way through the streets, so it would have made a lot more sense to set up some explosives and even an ambush or two. Instead, there's absolutely nothing.
Ah! Little tailhead bit me!
That's racist.
Nara.
Oh, you made a friend. Mission accomplished.
Okay, fine, I'll take a sin back for Boyle's sarcasm. The tactical droid just identified this guy as a sergeant. You didn't think that using a droid with a lower rank for this potentially damaging test would be a good idea?
The creatures require organic meat.
How was that even a question? They're living creatures. Jesus, do these droids not have any knowledge of the planet's wildlife? Oh, now I understand how she evaded the droids. Numa's teleportation abilities could definitely come in handy.
You know, I have binders if we need them.
Yo, Boyle, you can't use handcuffs on a child. That kind of activity is strictly reserved for the current president of the United States when he visits Epstein Island. Yeah, nothing else recognizable survived the invasion, but Numa's doll, that shit's in perfect condition, because symbolism.
They are on the move. Sergeant, the attack is coming.
Yes, the impending attack is one piece of information that you just learned, but are you really going to ignore the other part?
Waxer and Boyle are not responding. They never returned from scouting.
That isn't like them. They may have run into trouble.
Sergeant, use the high-powered transmitter to see if you can reach Waxer and Boyle.
There are 2 clones in the city by themselves, and you have the perfect opportunity to ambush them. Take the opportunity, my dude. Clone Wars episode turns into a horror movie for a few minutes.
I think I know why the kid never came back here.
How do you know that Numa has never come back here? She doesn't speak Galactic Basic, and you two don't speak whatever language is native to the Twi'leks. Convenient trapdoor to the sewers is convenient, and also probably smells like shit.
Their chances of success against us are 742 to 1.
Never tell me the odds. Wait, wrong Star Wars property. Alright, I'm definitely removing a sin for Obi Wan being a total freaking badass.
Yes, but their numbers are thin.
Tactical droid fails at body positivity. Obi Wan just told Waxer and Boyle to keep Numa in the tunnel because he would handle it himself.
I'll take care of this. You keep her here.
But not 10 seconds later, he motions for Waxer and Boyle to follow him out of the tunnel. What the hell is going on? It's really easy for the good guys to win every single battle when the bad guys are totally incompetent.
Commander, we have a problem. The Jedi is freeing the prisoners.
Luckily, the tactical droid decides to take a smoke break immediately after his subordinates inform him of the escaping prisoners, which allows Obi-Wan to hijack the cannon without a hitch. Man, isn't it convenient how literal robots have a slower reaction time than human beings? Otherwise, Obi-Wan would get blown up right now.
Sheer dumb luck.
This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. At the beginning of the episode, the Jedi didn't know about the anti-aircraft cannons, which forced them to turn the cruisers around. However, the second the cannons are destroyed, the cruisers show up, which suggests that they have some way of monitoring the cannons. This is a really weird contradiction that could have been fixed very easily.
So, what is that she keeps calling us?
Nera. It means brother.
God damn it, you made me tear up. Take a sin back before I let toxic masculinity sort me out.
I'm in danger!